Yo, we are back. Um,
Hey,
it's a little different. It's a little different in TSB today. Right now we're doing it via the house. We got Beezus, of course, here.
hey,
Got Jay on the other end. What's
yeah,
up,
yep.
Jay?
Hey, what's up, man? How's everything been going? Life a little different for you now.
Busy, super duper busy, like crazy busy. Uh, got the little one. She's doing good. Mom's doing good. So yeah, it's just been crazy, crazy busy. But other than that, we're all right.
Yeah, so we took a little bit of a break. Sorry about that, everybody. A little few week break there, but Brandon had a lot going on, and then we had Snowmageddon.
Yeah,
Um,
Snowmageddon.
so in Virginia Beach, that means we almost got a foot, which is I don't know. You've been in Virginia Beach about your whole life almost, except for the first 10 years or whatever. How often you
Yeah,
seen a foot?
never.
I don't think
No.
I've ever seen a foot of snow here. I've been on and off for about 18 to 20 years in Virginia Beach. I haven't seen that since I was a little kid in New York.
Yeah, no. That's Connecticut type snow, but that's like every day snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy to see. I'm glad everything's okay. We didn't lose power, so I
That's
was
the
able to
plus.
still watch movies and play video games, and yeah, it was great. I showed Moana. She watched Moana the other day, so that was awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna get used to watching cartoons. That's gonna be your new movie life.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm down. I mean, I like cartoons.
So it was on there. I mean, I know here. The one thing about snow in Virginia Beach though is you said Connecticut and I said New York. Like in those areas, like when they get snow, it's there for like a month and a half. Um,
Absolutely.
my foot of snow is pretty much gone out of my yard now. It's like 50 degrees today.
Yeah, there's a little bit of snow in the backyard. I'm looking out of my backyard right now. Yeah, it's just like the kids are still outside playing. They've gathered up what snow's left for a snowman. That's it.
Yeah, I have a snowman in my front yard. Got a nice Yankee hat on it, to commemorate.
Yeah, that's what it belongs outside, getting wet and disgusting and nasty. So perfect. That's a good home for it. Thank God.
Adding them on.
it's
I got them just all different colors here. Ready to go. Got the one out on the snowman outside.
it's basketball season right now. I mean, what are we doing? Let's go Celtics. Let's go Jason Tatum, MVP.
Man, yeah, dude. There's a lot to go. And I was looking at the NBA stuff. There's so much since. I mean, you'd think we were gone for 4 months. We were gone for like
Yeah, a lot
three
has happened.
weeks. So, but obviously the first thing in the sports world, the Super Bowl or the lack thereof. It was more like the Dole Bowl. Um,
Yeah, that was.
Philadelphia. Damn.
I didn't. I mean, I thought it would be close. Like we talked about the other. We talked about a couple weeks ago beforehand. I'm like, oh, the Super Bowl is definitely going to be a close battle. We even called it in our last podcast we shot where we said, at least what 7 to 10 point game.
Yeah.
Whee! Dog, by second quarter, this shit was over.
Yeah. I mean, Philadelphia. Philadelphia said we'll let you all go ahead and watch the halftime show, and then you can turn it off because there's no point in
Yeah,
staying up any later.
yeah, that's it. It was over.
Watch
Um,
something else. They should have
yeah,
more basketball on.
I didn't. I mean, and everybody's talking about, oh, well, Saquon didn't do much. Saquon didn't do much. He didn't have to.
What was he gonna do? Like they put 8, 9 guys in the box every single time. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts is running all around, all over the place because they're all keying on Saquon, and you have Brown and Smith down there just tearing them up. I mean, wide receivers were just having a field day out there, and props to Jalen Hurts. I haven't always been his biggest supporter, but hey, he deserves it all, man. That man looked phenomenal. He looked like the better quarterback in that game, and maybe obviously I'm not saying he's better than Patrick Mahomes, but that day he was.
Absolutely. I mean, well, he did what he had to do. He did what needed to be done, and he brings another one home for Philadelphia. Shout out to Tom Brady. They said Tom Brady helped. They always got to talk about the Patriots too. I don't know if you saw that where they said the when Tom Brady's in the building, they're gonna win because they're Tom Brady's their good luck charm now. Um,
Well, if Philadelphia's good at taking down the monsters, I mean they've taken down two guys with a combined 11 Super Bowl or what? How many does Mahomes have? Three, four?
uh,
3.
I thought he has two, three,
3 is 3. He won 2 in
three,
a row.
three.
He's won 3 total. He's been to 5. He's lost 2 of them. So, but combined 10 Super Bowl rings between the 2 quarterbacks that Philadelphia has beaten in the Super Bowl. So
Yeah,
that's doing something.
absolutely.
That's crazy. So they looked good. You know, props to them. I know Los out there happy as hell.
Oh yeah, other Philly fans going crazy right now.
My girl Riley that works that I've coached and everything for years, she was going nuts, man. She was posting all over. She must have made 30 Facebook posts in like 8 minutes. I don't know what was
Yeah,
going on. They get
good for
excited.
them, man. Good for them. I love it. I mean, you know, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to see your team get the win. So, whew, yeah, no the feeling. So, shout out to Philly, man. They did a good job. They did it. It
They
was
did.
a good show to me. And they didn't break the Patriots back to back. So that was close.
It was.
That,
It, to me, you know the game was boring when the most talked about thing in the Super Bowl was Kendrick Lamar.
yeah, I thought so. Of course, of course.
It was either it was a mix of people either being mad because that's what like people like to be nowadays.
Yep.
Like in you literally I'm not trying to be mean, and I hope no of our followers are under this, but dude, if your name was Deb, Karen, Kathy, you had something to say on Facebook about that being the worst halftime show ever. I don't know what it was. Debbie, Kathy, Karen, calm down. Just don't watch it. Like, what are you worried about? Like, that was made for, like, my daughter's generation up to about our generation.
Yeah.
So.
It's funny because and what kills me is they run immediately to social media to say that they didn't like it.
Yeah,
Bro,
you're just making it worth more. You're making that man more money by throwing.
thank you. That's what I was saying. Hey man, back in my day, if we didn't like something, what did we do, Jeremy?
Turn it off.
We just turned it off. We went to another channel. Like it's okay. Like I remember me and my family used to watch TGIF, and then
Always.
at 10 o'clock, 2020 would come on. I'm not trying to watch 2020, but my parents did. I left. I'm out. All right, now see you later.
No, 2020. So there was a time that came to when we watched Home Improvement every week. Yes, and then at some point the show Frasier came out. My parents liked Frasier more than Home Improvement. I just started going to the other room watching Home Improvement. I didn't mind Frasier. I just liked Home Improvement better. My parents liked Frasier better. I went in the other room and watched Home Improvement.
No one was hurt.
No, I didn't go on to find the closest social media. I didn't go out to, because we didn't have social media, I didn't go out to the nearest bar and say, hey, Frasier sucks.
Yeah, no.
Worst show ever.
You just didn't watch it. It wasn't your cup of tea.
No.
And that's okay.
Like, I don't know a lot of Kendrick Lamar. Matter of fact, I didn't even, some of the songs he put out there, some of the music he put out there, I didn't even know those were his. I don't follow music like that. I listen to it. I don't learn who the artists are, the name of the album, all that. I've been watching Pop Culture Jeopardy with Kate. She kills me in it because I don't know songs and music like that.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was hilarious, especially once Kaylee, my daughter, explained to me all the background of it and everything.
Yeah. I mean, he was taking shots at Drizzy. I mean, it was great for hip hop. I mean, I'm always a fan of somebody keeping a battle rap or a disc going. So this was great, very creative, and it also spread a light. I know some people don't want to, you know, I guess glorify it, but it is February and it is Black History Month. And I know some people say, I've been read on a lot of people like, well, when do white people have a month? I'm like,
the other 11 months of the year.
So I didn't say this. Another white man said that.
I mean, the other 11 months, we talk about George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, you know,
right.
Everyone else. And, I mean, damn, we gonna get mad. I mean, shit. We literally gave you guys the shortest month.
The shortest month. It's the shortest month.
Even in a beer, it's still shorter.
And it's still a problem. Like, no,
I can't believe it hasn't been called out more. Like, hey, we're gonna give you a month for your history, but you get 0 extra days. It's exactly 4 weeks. You get 20 days.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. You know, like we have to squeeze all the historical minority, half African Americans in the 28 days. Like there was like we think there was only 28 of them. Like there isn't hundreds and hundreds of people out there. Like shit, just in sports, I can
Right.
give you historical figures. I can give you 28 people. So
Well, it's all good if they're entertaining them, but it's like, when if it's something about a message or empowerment, some people that aren't of African American descent decide that it's wrong, or we shouldn't watch this, or what are we watching? I don't understand. And it's like sometimes everything isn't for you to understand. There's things in this world that I don't understand, but I'm not going to knock it. I get educated by it and then make a choice if I like it or not like it.
yeah,
Like
if I don't,
that's how it
that
works.
doesn't
Should work.
yeah, and if you don't like it, doesn't mean everyone's wrong. It doesn't mean I'm.
Yeah,
It just means that's my opinion.
exactly.
So I don't know. People be crazy out here, but but I have to throw it out there before we get into all the NBA stuff. Baseball's back. Preseason started on Friday, or Thursday actually. Yankees start on Friday, so for me it started on Friday. But baseball's back. The season starts in about a month. The regular season, pumped, ready to go.
Go Red Sox. Go Red Sox.
Go Yankees. Let's go. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Freaking Soto in his first at bat with the Mets yesterday.
Home run.
Fucking donked one 426 feet. Now he did it off a guy that's me bagging groceries in a couple weeks. But the guy literally, he's 27 and he still hasn't made a major league pitch. The guy that that threw him the pitch. So in the baseball world, if you're 27 and you're still in the minor leagues, gonna be tough.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna, That being said, Aaron Judge didn't make it to the majors till he was about 25. So don't always give up. I mean, now he's the best hitter in baseball, but don't ever give up on that. But I mean, that being said, he still hit it 426 feet off a guy throwing 90 plus miles an hour. So
impressive.
Better than I can do. But all the best to him. Obviously as a Yankee fan, I'm a little bitter about Soto going across town to the Mets. But at the same time, we got 5 players who have all been all-stars, 2 that are one of the best at their position for less money than what Soto gets per year by himself. So
yeah,
I think it was a good thing we didn't get them. I mean, they're going to be $765 million.
So much money.
$750 million. Over.
I couldn't imagine.
To play baseball.
I couldn't imagine. Well, I can't imagine making that much money, but oh my god.
No,
yeah.
And they're making it out there in the basketball world too. NBA, man, they make it more per year. I mean, Steph Curry making like 55 mil this year.
Especially, the LeBrons of the world, the Currys of the world, they're definitely making the money. Whew, must be nice.
So that's one thing, and we'll get into that. This part of it, the Doncic trade. Obviously, this was massive news. Like everyone can't figure it out. But the part that gets me, and we'll go into more of the trade. How in the world, in the collective bargaining agreement with the players, do you know they traded him? He didn't choose to leave. He didn't ask to be traded.
Right.
Somewhere in the agreement, he is no longer eligible for a supermax contract because he switched teams. How is that? That's not his fault. What? Now he loses. He'll still survive, but he loses like $100 million a year. I mean, $100 million over a 5 year. It costs him like $15-20 million a year for the next 5 years.
Right.
Because he can't get the supermax anymore because they switch teams. I feel like if you get traded, they choose to get rid of you. That's not your fault.
No, I didn't. And I didn't ask for this. Y'all said I see you later, which is wild. There had to be something. I still want to know what happened internally, because how do you trade a player like Luka, somebody who was in the finals last year?
That's a generational player. Like he's
Facts.
Like this guy could finish out as a top 10 player of all time. He's a top 5 player in the league right now. Maybe even a top 3 player in the league right now. They said that they felt like he was lazy. He was gaining weight. Who cares? He's dropping 30.
Fat Luka's getting you to the finals. What's the problem?
That's what I don't. They were in the finals last year in the Western Conference, with the Denvers and the Golden States and the Lakers and those guys out there. They made it to the finals last year. You're too fat. There's no love for us big men out there, man. They hate. But I don't know. So in the Luka trade from that thing, I had written down some things. So there was a couple big trades out there. Obviously, Butler went to the Warriors. Jimmy buckets, and Luka went to the Lakers, freeing up Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie Irving's averaging in the last 3 games, like 38 points a game or some stupid thing. And they are actually 6-1 since Luka left.
So maybe they knew what you were talking about.
Maybe, and that's with AD. AD only played like the first 3 quarters, went off for 3 quarters, and then he got hurt.
Paper mache.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, he's paper mache. I mean, I don't get it. That man spends more time hurt. I wish I could get paid for missing half my job year every year.
And I was saying maybe it's the shoes. He wears low top Kobe's, and he's a big guy, but no, because now the whole league is wearing like mids to lows, and people aren't rolling their ankles every night and doing all this other crazy stuff. So my question is like AD, how come you're hurt every 2 to 7 games? Like what's going on? Are you not getting that the therapy that you need in your body? Like what's going on?
I think, well, you're seeing it in a lot of sports. I know in baseball it's huge. In football, there ain't no more Brett Favre's in the world, Cal Ripken's in the world. These guys, no more Michael Jordans and Larry Birds. Like, they don't play every single game, every single day in any league. And I think it is almost, they spend so much time getting stronger so they can throw harder, so they can be stronger and muscle down. I feel like the muscles, I don't feel like the ligaments and tendons and all that were made to support that with
Right.
big and strong as these guys are getting. So they're tearing and straining and everything all the time. I just don't know if the body was meant to support as big and strong as these guys are.
Yeah, like somebody, I look at somebody like Zion, he'll come out and have a phenomenal game, and then he's hurt.
Yep.
He's like, and I see the way he plays. He's very, very, very aggressive. He's quick, up and down, but he's also 270, 280. So, like you said, that can't be good on the joints, can't be good on the bones, the muscles, all the tendons. That's some stress, man, especially for 82 games plus some.
And you didn't see that back in the 90s and stuff. Like, you didn't see big stars missing big periods of time unless they broke a bone or something
Right.
like that. Like, that was about the only thing that kept them out of a game. Like, they played through everything, and I don't want to say that the guys nowadays aren't tough. I mean, I think they just have more legitimate injuries because I'm telling you, if you're 260 pounds of muscle, I feel like you're more likely to pull a muscle than a guy that's 180 pounds and wiry. So
Yeah.
that's my thing on it. But I mean, like I said, the Mavs, they're looking good. Kyrie looks like Kyrie in Cleveland all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And if they get if AD comes back in our week or two and he's healthy, I saw all the gradings, everything from a D to an F for Dallas for that trade. Man, I think it'd be funny as hell if they going again to the finals or winning the finals. Like, they've moved up. They're in, I think, 8th or 7th or 8th place in the West right now. They're a half a game ahead of Golden State, which is hilarious. They play today. And the funny part is Golden State, they got Jimmy buckets. They're 4-1 with Jimmy Butler after they had been struggling. Their only loss was to Dallas and Kyrie Irving. So
Safe to say these trades are working.
yeah, so the only one where it's little in and out there is the Lakers, I believe, with Luka in the lineup are 2-2.
And they're going to get the chemistry. I mean, last night they looked good.
They looked really good
out there.
So they actually benched Luka for a game. They not benched him, but it was a back-to-back. They gave him a night's rest. He looked like he was pressing. Like, he was 1 for 9 from 3-point range and like 5 for like 19 overall. Like, he just didn't look like his normal self. And I feel like he's trying to let LeBron do his thing because that's his town. But I think LeBron wants him, like, dude, you need to be the guy. You need to be the one passing and doing all this stuff. So I think LeBron's right. He's 40. LeBron don't want to be leading the team no more. That's why they got.
But every time I turn on SportsCenter, they're screaming his name, LeBron.
ESPN been screaming LeBron's name for 22 years. LeBron took a good shit this morning.
LeBron. I turned on ESPN highlights the other day, and I just hear him screaming. I'm in the kitchen. Look the dog. I mean, it's just this dude, man. Uh, I tip my hat to them, but we all know who they got to pass right here. Them Celtics, okay?
They've won
That,
four in a row. They've won 4 games in a row. They beat the Knicks and the Cavs in that time. Well, in 8 out of 9, they've beaten the Knicks and the Cavs in their last 9 games. So that's two good teams. They put a little space between them and the Knicks. Knicks have been playing well, but they're down 3 games. Dude, I I was telling you about the roller coaster ride of being a Brooklyn Nets guy. They went 1-12 at one point, and now have went 7-2 in their last 9, and they've beaten like they've beaten big teams in that time. They beat Houston twice. Like, how do you go 1-12, get no extra players in the trade, and then go 7-2 since then? Like, and now they moved all the way up. They're way half a game out of that 10th spot to be in the play-in game, so they can play Cleveland in the first round, get their ass kicked. um, but but you know, I mean, I don't know. I saw you guys had won 4 games in a row. You guys got the Knicks today, playing in about 35 minutes, 40 minutes from now. So I know how much you like the Knicks. So I know you're gonna who ranks right up there with the
only thing good at Madison Square Garden are actual like musical plays. That's it.
maybe some boxing matches or something.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, like I think Beyonce and Jay Z performed there. I know that was good.
Probably you, not by Kathy and Debbie's conclusion it wouldn't be.
Oh yeah, they're running the social media to say how Beyonce's ugly and she shouldn't have won the country award.
Dude, what was hilarious to me is I go on there and I'm like, how come the same damn people are yelling about Kendrick Lamar too? Like you told Beyonce to stay in R&B and hip hop, but then when you got someone who is staying in R&B and hip hop, you get mad at him too. Like what?
Yeah,
like,
you can't win, bro.
What are you mad at? And they're like, oh, they bought it. I'm like, they all have tons of money. If you could buy it, Taylor Swift would win everything.
Right.
Like
she's a billionaire.
Like she's worth almost $2 billion at this point. Like she got more money than Jay-Z does, I think, at this point. Like that's insane.
She's paid, bro. She has a lot of money.
Like that. Listen, they got plenty of other. She got 35 Grammys. She didn't buy 35 Grammys. I mean,
right.
I think she got more than anyone ever. So,
people are stupid, bro.
Yeah. No, they just get mad to be mad. Like I thought the song was good, you know, but
I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan, so you know I was at halftime show. I was up having a ball.
My guy, when he looked right into the camera, like he looked right into it.
Say Drake.
I hear you like him young.
I was like, he said it. He said his name.
Dude, he said he don't care. And you know what? The NFL don't care either because like it was funny. All the haters were putting on there. Oh, as soon as the halftime show was over, you know, they dropped by 9 million. I was like, yeah, because people watched it to the end. It went up by like 21 million when the halftime show came on, the amount of viewers. A lot of people only went on there to watch the halftime show. And no one was. Everyone thought Kansas City was going to win again, so no one was trying to watch Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City play again. So, and then it got boring. So after the halftime show was over, no one had any reason to stay on and watch anymore. So I know the NFL will say, "Oh, we told him not to do that." It was kind of like the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake whole thing with
the boo.
You know that whole we did not. That is not what we wanted. Okay, but it still got you millions and millions of people talking about it, which they always say there's no such thing as bad publicity. You know, any publicity is good publicity. So
and we're still talking about it to this day.
I mean, that's all it is. Like, you know, Kendrick Lamar, like, you know, they said that he's been, since the Super Bowl, he's been the #1 listened person on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music. Yep. You know, I listened to him next day. I thought it was hilarious. Like, I put it on, first thing I put on my Apple Music when I was driving in my car. So, you know, I have a wide range. Like, my music goes everything from Kendrick Lamar to you know, any, pretty much, I have country singers. I have Queen. You know, pretty much anything you can think of. The only thing I don't really listen to is like heavy metal. I'm not big into that, but hey, teach their own. But also in the basketball world, last night the Warriors, was it last night? I think it was the night before, the last night, whatever. The Warriors in their last game, they destroyed. They had 40 assists in a game. Now, for anyone that doesn't watch basketball a lot, if you get to 30 assists in a game, that's considered really good, and you're probably going to win. And everyone always talks about rebounding and all that being this. You can look at that and turnovers on whether or not you can tell whether or not who won. If you usually look at it, about 80 to 90% of the time, the team with the most assists usually wins the game, just because they're moving the ball better and stuff like that. Um, they had 40 assists, and they had 4 guys score between 17 and 22 points. That's another team. You know, Steph Curry's been there, done it 4 times. Now he's got Jimmy Butler there. We'll see. I mean, obviously, you know, you always have, you know, the Lakers are playing, you know, up there. They're at like the 3 or 4 seed. Denver, you know, then you got to give Thunder. I mean, they're number 1 right now. So
Warriors, they need a big. I think that's something they're gonna lack when it. I mean, you know, they make it. That's cool. You make it to the playoffs. You know, you go up against a team like that. It's a wrap.
it just, if they had a big, if they had someone that can, I mean, Butler has been forcing them to have to go inside, so he's been getting that pitch out for the threes a lot better and everything. Like, if they ever had a really dominant big, Steph Curry, I mean, you saw what he did in the damn All-Star game.
Yep.
It's disgusting. The man decided at one point they were only. It's not like they were winning by 15 or 20 in the race to 40. They were up by like 6. They were up 12-0 at one point. The other team closed the gap, and Steph Curry at some point decided, okay, my house is about 10 minutes from here. I'm tired. I want to go home. And he pulled up from half court and didn't even look like. And the thing is people weren't even as wowed by it as they should be. Like, this man pulled up at half court and made it like it was a regular jump shot.
Because we're so used to seeing it. This is his normal. This is what he does.
He puts one in every All-Star game. And I would say in an All-Star game, he's probably about 80% from half court.
Which is stupid.
So he hit that, and then he went up and followed up going, 3 or 4. He looked just like he did at the end of the damn Olympics. Hits 3 or 4 more threes in a row, before, your boy Tatum just went ahead and threw in an easy dunk because everyone was running at Steph Curry at that point, thinking they were going to give it to him for the final shot, and Tatum just ran to the lane and easy bucket, ball game. And imagine this: Steph Curry is the MVP of the All-Star game.
Imagine.
And people keep talking about LeBron being 40. Steph's like 37, 38, and he's still out here doing it. Like, these guys, like, the young guys can't even take over right now because the old heads are still being the guys.
Yes. Durant isn't going nowhere. You get LeBron, come on, Harden. You got Curry. These guys. And then you got the guys. I guess you could say some of the guys that are like LeBron, so like maybe like the Embiids and the Giannis's.
Yep.
Like these guys that are like, this is it. For them. So.
A lot of people forget because Luka started at such a young age. Like, Luka only like 25, 26 years old. Like, that trade for the Lakers, like, that's a team builder. Like, he's probably going to be around another decade.
Yeah.
So, easily another decade. I mean, that puts him to like 35, 36 years old. I mean, nowadays, shoot, that's easy. Like, he's going to be around for a decade after this. So that the Lakers can hold on to him. I mean, that's where, to me, it's better for them. In the short term, to me, it felt like Dallas might have the better upside. Long term, not long term for LeBron. I know everyone considers the Lakers to be LeBron's, but that's not what it is. The team itself, the Lakers, just secured themselves to being a big name even after LeBron decides to retire. Whenever it may be. Like, I don't know, people were like, oh, he needs to retire. Man's still averaging 20-some-odd points, 8 rebounds, 6-7 assists per game. Man's 40. He's still a top 10 player probably in the NBA. Like,
it's foolish. It's crazy.
And I don't know why people were in such a hurry to, like, I know when Michael Jordan left, like, that was it killed basketball for a little while. Like not
Absolutely.
for people who love it, but like your average watchers, the people that just watched here and there, they stopped completely when Michael Jordan. Like it was almost sad for a lot of people when Michael Jordan left. You know, Bulls hats and Bulls attire were like Yankees hats are. Like you saw them freaking everywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. LeBron, I'm never in a hurry to see greatness go. I'm not a big fan of LeBron, but I still want to see greatness leave. Like he's part of the a big part of the NBA. I mean, we've never. When's the last time we had an NBA with, no Michael, no Kobe, no LeBron? I mean, that's your three like star makers. I mean, it's been 19 since about the time we were born.
Right. We had a star, a
Who's
generational star.
who's that guy? Who's going to be the guy when LeBron leaves? Who's going to be the guy that's going to be the face? The one that ESPN's talking about every.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, his name starts. His name is Jason Taylor. Oh,
he
like,
he gets no love though. I don't. What ends up making a guy such a big player where he becomes a social media and a worldwide icon? I mean, Jason Tatum's a great player, but he doesn't get that.
I think it's because he's not. He's just one of the guys that comes in, he clocks in, he doesn't say much, gets the job done, and goes home. You got your LeBrons that they'll take to Twitter and they'll have something to say, and they're very vocal on the court. And America likes that. They like to see a guy pound his chest and say, "I'm the best," and
Maybe Boston wins another championship or two. Maybe they start getting there. Maybe that's what it is, or they're starting to get there consistently, which they very well could. Their team is damn stacked, and they're really good. But they're on the right team. I mean,
right.
I can say what I want, but I mean the Celtics got more championships than anybody. So, um, you know, it's the Celtics and the Lakers. That's your two basketball teams. I mean, it's like the Yankees and the Dodgers. You got two coast teams. It's the NFL. For the longest time, it was San Francisco and Dallas and Pittsburgh. Now New England, came in there and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. I'm not sure. But I will say before the Luka's first game, I don't know if LeBron was so excited he had to rest for a night before, but the game before Luka came out and played, no LeBron, no Luka. The Lakers won. Reeves dropped 42.
AR-15.
Dude, he's playing because their last game, which was I think it was last night or the night before, when Luka didn't play, Reeves dropped 32.
Right.
This man's trying to say, hey, can I get some? I mean, this man's dropping 40 and 30 points in an NBA game. He don't even talk about.
I think that's why LeBron wanted to keep him. I don't know if you remember, but he was on the trading block a couple years ago, and LeBron said, "Don't trade him. We need Austin." And that's such a good pickup. I mean, he's one of those guys that people continue, like you said, they'll continue to sleep on him because he's not. You got LeBron on your team, you got Luka on your team, so no one's talking about AR-15. But they don't call you AR-15 for nothing. Like, this dude has game. He not only is he like a scorer, but he's got IQ, and you can see it. A great passer, can play defense, knows how to draw a foul,
and he's got good handles too. People be noticing. Man can handle. Like he's got great hesitation.
Absolutely.
He goes to the basket, dude. He goes. He's not just a guy standing outside shooting threes.
Right. No. Homie can hoop.
Yeah,
he can hoop.
Going into All-Star Weekend, we talked a little bit about the All-Star Game. I'm sorry. Who won the three-point contest? I can't even remember. Who won the
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero, that's right. Sorry. Any three-point contest that doesn't contain Klay Thompson and Steph Curry doesn't count as a true three-point contest to me. But, it's just... I feel like if either one of those two are in it, they blow them out. It's different than the slam dunk contest where I don't know if even the superstars could be McClung, man. Dude's crazy.
They would have to get the actual dunk professionals, the guys that do it, that go out there and dunk for a living.
That's what we colored hair.
See.
Who is that?
Kilgannon and all of them. Oh. That's the guys we want to see. Those guys that dunk for that's what they do. Because the NBA, I mean, to look at it, all the guys, no disrespect, I can't dunk, so I mean, it's awesome to me, but they weren't even making their dunks. All of their dunks, they were missing everything. And here's the thing with a slam dunk contest. the concept could be cool the first time, and everyone's like, "Oh, okay, we see what he's gonna do." We allow you that one miss, but if you don't make it the next time, it's over. We don't want to see the dunk.
Yeah.
We want you to do something else at this point.
I feel like you get point off every time you miss. Like you,
And you keep doing it, Jay. You keep it'll be boom, miss, boom, miss, boom, miss. Okay, you did it 6 times, bro. We're good.
yeah.
Like I don't want to see it. Like
No, I'm telling you what, like, I back in the day they had the mascot dunking contest where they used the
right,
bling. That's more fun to watch than this. No offense to McClung, he was the only one. Like I could have just fast forwarded until he dunked. The guy that came in second had a good dunk or two at the end.
yeah. What's his name? Castle.
Yeah, I mean he did all
Yeah,
right. I mean he was, but I mean, you know, and then Ja Morant gonna say he's not gonna dunk a game, and then put something on X saying he gonna. Oh come on guys, we got to get in on this. Like dude, you don't even want to dunk in a game anymore. Now you talking about coming back out of a slam dunk contest?
right.
Like come on now. Anthony Edwards, I think could do some stuff. I mean,
Yeah, he's got bunnies.
we're and Zion could do it too, but then he's out for 4 to 5 weeks.
No,
All Star break.
it's that New Orleans would be like you better not be in no damn slam dunk contest. We just got you back on the floor.
Exactly. Like this man come out of the slam dunk contest, I'll be out the second half of the season.
Yeah,
My whole kneecaps are done. So
no one's touching what Mac did. Like, um, this man jumped over a whole car, Jeremy.
whole car. And like they showed his practice. His practice one that they showed was cleaner than the one in the.
Bruh, he messed up, but still cleared a whole car.
Dude,
I was already impressed.
if I would panic if I jumped over a car and clipped my foot on the edge of the car. I'm face planting. Like you're gonna
Right.
get an ambulance. Probably broke my neck. He held his balance a little bit. I mean, he ended up going down at the very end. But dude, this man jumped over a whole car, clipped his foot on it, still made the dunk, which was reverse.
Reverse. That shit is stupid.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
that you already know. I was up out of my seat. I look like your boy from off Toby Maguire. I'm on the couch like, like he didn't do a Blake Griffin. He jumped over the whole car, the whole car,
a whole Kia.
the whole Kia, the highest point of the car.
Kia, we called
Yeah.
you out. Send us some money.
Give that man y'all should have sent him 2 cars already.
I know, dude. I mean, they had to have gotten. He had gotten something. I mean, that was a whole advertisement. I mean, I guess Kia was the sponsor of the All Star game.
Yeah. Now, hopefully they gave him a check or something.
Yeah,
Good,
I'm pretty
great.
sure Kia would have been pretty upset if he rolled out there in a Ford.
Yeah, right. Jesus, man. Yeah, his first dunk could have been his last, and I think that first dunk set the bar. Like, thanks guys for coming out. We appreciate you other contenders, but it's over. I got this. Like, so.
And I
remember they asked him, "Oh, is that it for you? You gonna come back next year?" He's like, "I'm good. I think that's it for me. I got 3.
Yeah.
I 3-peated.
Now, if the big stars, if it's Ja Morant and Anthony Edwards and those guys come out, he might come out there because people will say, well, you only won because you didn't face the big guys. So then he might come out with something new. That'd be fun to watch. Can someone give this guy a chance in the NBA, though? Like, I mean, he was the G League Player of the Year last year. His first year to G League, he was Rookie of the Year.
Right.
Averaging like 26, 27 points a game right now in the G League. And he's jumping over cars. Like, I don't care what his size is at 6'1", 6'2". If he can jump over a car...
He can jump over a player.
Yeah, I mean, damn, he almost hit his head on the damn rim. Like,
yeah.
Wemby can't jump. Yeah, he's tall. But, I mean, if his sack is sitting on Wemby's face, not much you going to do about it.
And let's be honest, Wemby's hurt, so it don't matter how tall you are. You can't contribute to your team right now.
No, I mean, this man, like, I don't understand it. Like, give this man a chance in the NBA. I mean, Brooklyn, you telling me that you're that good that you can't use him? Come on now. People crazy.
It must be some type of, it must be a lot of politics and a lot of, like, I just don't get it. Because you got guys, like you just said, there's a lot of good guys in the G League, man. I don't know if you caught the G League Slam Dunk Contest. They'll have an All-Star break as well. And these guys they're killer. They're shooting better. They're dunking better. I'm like, these guys are right under y'all. Why? Go get them.
Well, and I'm watching. I'm not saying that they're, I'm not saying they're the LeBron, Steph Curry's, KD's, Kyrie.
No, I'm not saying that either.
But I watch my Nets, and they have at least 4 guys that sit on the end of the bench that aren't better than that man.
Right.
Like, so
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, and he'll put people in the seats. People want to watch it. Oh, McClung's getting a chance.
McComb's playing tonight? I'm going.
I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna watch. Like, your viewership will go up. Like, come on now, give the man a chance.
Jerseys, people buying the jerseys strictly off of you being a slam dunk contestant winner, and they know, oh, dude, if this guy gets a fast break, he's about to do something crazy.
Remember when you were in high school and you had that
Come
one guy in your team that could dunk, and he
Come
got a
on.
fast break? Now, back when we went to high school, you only saw the dunk on a fast break. There wasn't
Right.
like you didn't have set plays that turned into a dunk. Like,
No.
matter of fact, the coaches would probably yell at you if you dunked it in a set play. Like,
You couldn't dunk.
just lay it up, just put the ball. Because if you miss the dunk, you're going to the bench.
That's it. They're pissed anyway. They're mad anyway. So.
These guys are coming down the lane doing full damn windmills, catching reverse freaking alley oops. Like, in a set play, they're catching the ball reverse alley oop. I'm like, in a high school game?
High school game.
Like, I saw a guy do a damn windmill. I said he was an 8th grader the other day in middle school. I'm like,
yeah. I'm staying off of these courts. I'm only playing with 40-year-olds. Thanks.
no. I mean, they can play against us. I mean, you can try to dunk on me. I'm a big boy. I'm just going to catch you and carry you back onto the 3-point line. I'm flying through the air. I'm just going to grab your skinny flying butt out and just carry you back out and say, start over.
Hit you with that Draymond.
No, we ain't doing all that. Like, you're going to have to actually, make a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
None of this, all that. You're going to have to be able to make a jump shot or even a layup. No touching the rim. Not allowed.
Speaking of which, this year I'm making a point of basketball. Last year I didn't play as much as I wanted to. So I still got my life, and it's just I haven't been going to the gym like I need to. So I'm holding myself more accountable on TSB. I'm trying to hold myself more accountable. This year's fit. We got to get fit and friendly. Bro. I'm definitely be a better version of myself, especially for my little girl at least.
Yeah, I got to get back in there too. Mine is getting. I haven't used mine enough. I've been going a little bit lately, once a week or something. But I need to get back in there playing that basketball too, man. I miss playing basketball.
Yeah, I got some new Lucas I want to try out. I got some birthday Lucas coming. That's the only time I can buy shoes. My wife said so. It's got to be a holiday or my birthday. So my birthday's next week. So I'm definitely getting some shoes.
Well, you have a room dedicated to shoes, man.
Nah. I got a closet now. I had to downsize.
You didn't downsize. You just found a big closet.
I had to get in the room. I had to get in the room to the little one. So that's it.
So it's already getting like you got the shoes. You got to have what do you have? Do you have 100 pairs of shoes?
Never.
No. Not even gonna call you out right now.
Never. I don't even know. I probably got about 10 to 15 pairs. That's about it.
No. So, but yeah, we 10 or 15 pairs of loot.
That's about it. I'm a new collector.
New collector. Brandon, I know you have no less than 30 pairs of Jordans. No less.
Oh, me?
Just Jordans. That doesn't even count anything else. Just Jordans. I know you have to have at least 30 pair.
Yeah. I can't call you a liar, bro.
I know you got. I don't know if you were the reason why, but I know my daughter has gotten big into it, listening to you and everything. She has at least 15 pairs of them.
Yeah.
So now for her, a little bit different for her. She gets the legit Jordans for like $75 because she has her baby feet.
Yeah. See, and I'm paying. I gotta wait till I see a sale, and then I gotta use coupons and deals and all this other stuff because they want $200, and I'm just like,
and you still paying $125, $130.
Yeah, that's great. And I'm saying to myself, like, I remember when these came out when I was in high school. These came out. They're like $100 at best. Like,
yeah, but you didn't pay $100 for. If I had looked at my parents and said, "Hey, can I have these shoes? They're $100." My mom would have been like, "How many pairs are you getting for that?"
Right.
Like,
exactly.
You're getting 4 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
Better
be.
Yeah, like the Shaqs came out too late. I was already pretty much done with high school when them Kmart specials came out when he was charging like $25, $20, $30 for shoes. But
I want them.
So he knew what was up right up there. So things like that. So, but yeah, I mean, you got that kid there. Everything going good with the baby, man?
Yeah, she's just only the only difference is for me is um just the every 3 hours of getting up at night for the sleep. I mean, you just gotta get adjusted, but you get adjusted quick. I mean, you like anything, your body just adjusts, and before you know, you're in bed earlier, so you're just doing things a little earlier. You're prepping a little more, and you just got to find like little pockets of time. So like even this, she's sleeping right now. I set up a little swing. It's an automatic swing. So now, because we can't hold her all day. I would love to hold but I can't. We got to get stuff done around the house. We got to do stuff. So we got a little swing. It moves. It plays little sounds, and that's been crucial.
It's
Whew.
yes, those things are so you can't hold her all the because if you hold her all the time, she's gonna expect it.
Yeah,
She'll start getting mad every time you put her down, and
right.
you don't want that.
No.
So it's hard. It is because obviously we talked about like I saw the look on your face when I came up to the hospital that day. Your life, your thought pattern, you don't even realize it till it happens. Everything's different. The change,
Absolutely.
priority in life, and everything that before it has now changed.
Absolutely.
So and God help the person that tries to come through that door with any kind of ill intent.
Oh, they're dead. Like,
You're done. It's over. Like don't
yeah.
like you can come after me all you want. That's fine. Whatever. You only get the somewhat of the rage. You go after one of my kids, boy.
It's over.
It's done.
I get it, and I didn't understand. Like, you've been a father for years now, and like, you're like, and I get it. I'm like, yeah, Jeremy's man. One thing I always say, like, Jeremy's a good father, man. The things that he's done for, and sacrifice he's made for his children, and I'm like, I still don't get it though. I didn't get it. I'm like, yeah, he's just a great dad, but he's also a great friend. He can balance being a friend and being a father. Like, yo, this dude is like a cyborg. He's driving hours down to coach his daughter, and then coming back home. I'm like, yo, there's dads that live up the street and don't even see their kids, and this man is making time to go see his kids. I mean, yo, kudos, because that's
Appreciate it.
I instantly feel that feeling when she came into this world, bro. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my little girl at all, and she's only 20 days old now. I would run through a wall for her. So I couldn't. I mean, I get it. Absolutely get it.
And no matter what they do, I can tell you, my daughter. We've seen her on the early episodes. She was on a couple of them. She's a handful, and and she's done some stuff sometimes. You want to look at her and be like, what in the heck are you doing? But at the same time, it's her personality, and unfortunately, she got 99% of it from me. But she, you still want everything for her. You want to do everything for her. I know my older son now, 16. Everything with baseball that he's doing, all over that. He was over with me at my house for 4 or 5 days because he normally stays with mom. So he came over for our house for the Snowmageddon, and he was over here, dude. We played video games. I spent more time with him, non-baseball related, other than the fact it was a baseball video game a lot of the time. But we spent more time hanging out, just talking and chilling. Like, dude, then I would just do everything for that kid. And then obviously there's my little one. I spent the last hour and a half before we got on here trying to set up his thing so he could talk to his brother while they play Minecraft together, like trying to get it all set up. Jaden's talking me through it, having to sign up for whatever this stuff was, the Discord or whatever on the Xbox.
Oh yeah, he's on Discord. Okay.
So I had to get a Discord account set up and figure it all out. Jaden's walking me through it. Man, back when we first started doing online, back with those Halo days and stuff, you just put the damn game in and you invite the person to the party, and there they were. Hey.
Exactly.
Now it's dang confusing. But hey, I did do the Fire Stick thing that you were talking about, playing the Xbox on the Fire Stick.
Fire.
It's awesome, and I tell you what, it made me better at the game because anyone that plays video games knows that a slight lag can make a difference. And on the Fire Stick, there was a slight lag. So when the guy pitched the ball when I was playing the show, It
Hmm.
lagged for a second.
Yeah.
And not even a second, like a hundredth of a second, but you could tell. Like I pressed the button and there was a little bit of a draw. So I figured it out. I mean, playing video games long enough in my life. I haven't played a lot in a while, but played enough video games in my life to adjust.
Right.
Doing fine. I went back to the Xbox later on because Gavin, as he always does, he likes to come crawling into our room. He came in early last night. Usually it's like wee hours in the morning, 4 a.m. He'll come crawling to bed or whatever, next to me or whatever, and wants to, get some morning cuddles before he goes on his day. But last night he came in at like 11:30. So I went back into his room where the Xbox was and started playing in there. Man, without that little bit of a, I thought it was quick before. Now I go back to the regular Xbox. Man, it looks like damn slow motion. It turned into Jason Giambi.
Wow. Wow.
Dude, I was playing 3 inning games. Before I went back to that, every game, even on the Xbox before, was like 2-0, 3-1, 3-2.
Yeah.
Played 2 games on the Xbox. I won 12-0 and 11-1. Like it just started hitting. Like everything was like in slow motion. I'm like, might as well have been on a tee to start hitting home runs left and right.
I'm telling you, bro, be careful. Those games get addicting real fast.
And then so Jaden shows me. So you pay this $19.99 a month on the Xbox Platinum or whatever, and they give you like these 100 and some odd games.
Yep, I got it.
He was like, I was like, hold up, you get like you get Call of Duty and all this. I mean, I said, man, when Brandon finds this out, man, oh man, this is gonna be bad. Kate gonna throw me out of the house.
Yeah, I mean, I have it. That's what I was saying. That's why I got the 2 new Fire Sticks for that reason, because I wanted to play the Call of Duty.
So,
yes, sir.
The only thing that's gonna save me is that Gavin's gonna be taking it up. Like he's been the whole time we've been here, he's been playing Minecraft with his brother online.
Yeah.
So they're in there. Who knows? Jaden is the nicest soul on the planet. Like he really is patient with his brother because I know there's probably other things he'd rather be doing.
Absolutely.
He's a great brother, so he sits in there and he'll play Minecraft with Gavin, who's 8 and Jaden's 16, and he'll play in there and stuff. And sometimes he invites his friends in there, and they'll all sit there and they'll build some ridiculous mansion of some sort. I don't even understand Minecraft.
Yeah.
Not my thing. Video games supposed to be competitive. I'm just building stuff. I don't know that. That's what Legos were for when we were kids. So, I don't.
We need to have a day where you come over and we play that NCAA football. I have that.
You have NCAA football. That isn't on the. That isn't one of the games that's available on the.
No.
Okay.
But I got it on PlayStation. I got 2 controllers.
Well,
So,
gonna have to happen. No running kickoffs backs and running around the house.
Oh, you already know I'm ridiculous.
You gotta run around the house, do a lap. Oh, I'll never forget that day. Guys, we were just out of high school, 18, 19 years old. We're over at my girlfriend's house at the time, and they weren't there. They just let me go in the house whenever I wanted. So me and Brandon are playing video games. Her mom used to come in through the door and be like, hey guys, how you doing? You want me to cook you anything?
Yes.
Yeah, so she'd make us snacks. Meanwhile, girlfriend's at work, whatever. We'd be playing video games on their big damn TV they had. This is back before everyone had a 55-inch flat screen, and we were playing football the one time, and I scored a touchdown to take the lead with like 4 seconds left. Thought the game was over. I kicked the ball off. This man runs the kickoff back, and as he scores, he takes 3 laps around the downstairs of people's house. Like, big house too. You probably winded by the end. But he takes 3 laps around the bottom of the house. The mom is like, what in the world is going on? Between that and yelling, Jason Zombie!
Yeah. And we'd only pitch it down the middle.
Only pitch down the middle. Final score, 46-44.
Yeah.
It was man. See, that's kids change those things right there. That time frame. And like you were saying earlier when we were talking on the phone, we were trying to set this up. Your time frame, your timing of everything, you're still figuring it out. Like you said, 20 days old. Like you have to plan like so much extra time because even when they get older. Because listen, when your baby get older and starts putting on her own shoes and everything, 37 things are going to distract her.
Yep.
25 different things are going to get in the way. She's going to ask you 15 questions, all of which have nothing to do with putting on her shoes.
Right.
And so, meanwhile, you ask her to put her shoes on at 8 a.m. Well, if you need to leave at 8 a.m., you need to tell her around 7:15 she need to get her shoes on.
Right.
Because she gonna... Gavin, every morning, we leave the house for him to go to school at 8:15. You have to start telling him to put his shoes on at 7:45. Because you have to turn the TV off because he gets locked in, usually on some Jurassic Park cartoon. They have a Jurassic World, like, animated series on Netflix, or he's watching, you know, YouTube video or whatever. And so you have to turn it off because, like, he has to watch it. Like, his eyes can't come. He'll walk over to the closet, literally, like, bending his neck so he doesn't miss what's going on the TV.
Right.
Then he'll sit down at the couch and forget he's supposed to be putting the shoes on. And then by the time, and then his mom will come out of the bedroom from getting ready and everything, and she'll be like, Gavin, socks, shoes, now!
Yeah. Let's go.
So, just so you already know, like, you know, and I know you... How often, Snowmageddon don't help. How often have you guys been able to leave the house with the baby?
We haven't. We only left one to take her to school. That's it.
Where'd you go? Sorry, I broke up for a second.
We took her to her doctor's appointment.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
it.
Man,
Yeah.
when you start having to pack that diaper bag, man,
Yeah.
it's just, you gotta remember the diapers, the wipes, the food, the pacifier if you're using one, the everything under the sun.
We got it. That's the good news, is that we got everything.
Hey, brother, you breaking up wherever you went in the house.
Here.
There you are. There you are.
Okay, I guess I hit a dead spot. Okay.
But yeah, no, yeah, like, you have to have 2 extra outfits too. Come here.
Absolutely.
You want to get in the picture and say hi? Say hi to Uncle Brandon.
What's up? I heard you playing some Minecraft.
Yeah, with my brother.
Okay.
I mean,
I like
he had to go do something, but he's still gonna play. And guess what? He made me a little bit mad, and I accidentally buried his bed in Minecraft.
Okay.
He made an extra one though, and
Okay.
I put him down so he can respawn if he dies. And well, when it's like morning in Minecraft, I'll like go get it. Now, I better go back because they might not know where I am. So
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
He escaped. He got around the wall of bomb, but that's okay. That'll probably be the most watched part of the whole episode.
Right.
So
People love children.
people they do. So, well, you got about 2 minutes till game time, so we'll wrap this up because I know you want to watch that Celtic Knicks game.
Yes, sir. And I'm probably gonna wake her up and put her in her jersey. So
Gonna have to. Got to teach crayons.
she got crazy Celtic onesies. She's ready. She's a fan. She just don't know it yet.
Got to train them correctly. You know,
Absolutely.
because there ain't gonna be no way in your house that someone gonna be cheering for someone other than Boston. Just like you ain't gonna cheer for anyone besides the Yankees in my house.
Mikhail Bird, 86. You already see the shirt. Stop playing with me.
Mikhail Bird, 86.
Let's go.
One of the last years they were able to get past MJ.
Yeah, that age. MJ was a nightmare for everybody.
Everyone. Once he figured out how to get past the Pistons in like
Yeah,
1990,
he had to get in the weight room and put on 15 pounds of muscle, and then it was over.
Yeah, once they they don't even know in the NBA now. Like, it's like they never went back and had the ability to watch the videos of how they played defense back then.
Exactly.
Larry Bird getting straight. To me, sports, I like that hockey hasn't changed. Like, you can still get in fights like the USA Canada man. In the first 9 seconds, they had 3 fights in that dang hockey game.
Yeah.
Like, keep it in the ring, let them go blows, and then move on. Like, you know, that was what was great. Like, guys charged the mound and got in fights. No one got suspended or anything. You know, you shoot, the one Nolan Ryan got charged. He stayed in the game.
Yeah.
They charged him, like, the guy charged him and started trying to fight him. He beat the tar out of Robin Ventura, and then he went back to pitching.
Kept him in the game. Like literally, what men played.
I know you've seen the video. He put a man in headlock. And
Yeah.
He started why would you charge Nolan Ryan? What?
It's time for, you know, I gotta get the jersey ready.
Man, you're gonna make me go get the Aaron Judge jerseys and stuff.
This right here is, ladies and gentlemen, Anytime I want to be like, feel like an MVP, I put this guy's jersey on that says Jason Tatum. Let's go.
All right, man. Well, you go watch that game. It was good being back out here with you guys. We'll go ahead and we'll have this posted. I'll get posted up here, and we'll have us back going, and hopefully we can get back to going about once a week.
TSB, TSB,
Go Yankees.
TSB. Peace.
Peace.